defensive unit. You know, not just worried about what he's got to get done on some specific play. And that's the maturity and the savvy and the experience that's very necessary that a lot of people just seem to discount throughout the country, pro football and college alike. That's a real skill. That's a important ingredient. At least it is for me.
Evan Rodriguez was your top receiver last year. Is Cody Booth a guy that could play that role, or is he more of like a Dallas Savage, kind of a blocker, steady guy?
I'd say he's certainly more of a blocker and steady guy. There's a guy that's having, that could be the guy having the best camp of all. I really like where he is right now. He is a highly accountable, tough guy who's really stepped his game up. I mean, he is a real tight end right now. I'm very happy. Thank God. I mean, that's a point of strength right now. I think Evan, we get to him differently now. It's in a different way. I mean, a little bit with Alex Jackson, who's a little different body type, because he can do a little more of both than Evan could do. And with Kenny Harper, who's a little different body type, who can do a little bit more tailback. So you got Kenny Harper's a tailback fullback, and Alex is a fullback tight end, whereas before we kind of had a tight end and more of a more of a H-back. So I think our productivity will be outstanding. It's just going to be gotten to a little differently. But relative to what we're doing now, we're wired better the way we are right now.
Hershey Walton was a guy that had a really good spring, kind of really, stepped up. Is he kind of continued that into the fall? As a guy that maybe could be a factor?
Yeah, I mean, he's having a nice camp. He's actually doing a good job.
I saw Dion on the sidelines. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he was fighting some cramping and stuff like that, So he's working through that right now. So I just thought it was best to give him a chance to kind of get through that a little bit.
And I saw Brett, your freshman defensive lineman, he had a knee brace.
Dinged up a little bit, nothing major. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty good right now. I mean, we really are. I don't want to say it. It just gives you bad luck. I mean, right now, knock on wood, we're kind of dinged up a little bit, but nothing that's serious. Whit is doing great. So at this juncture right now, as hard as we go, pretty good.
Any other receivers that are pushing for time? That are pushing Dion and Malcolm and CJ. Any other guys?
Well, I mean, Ryan Alderman is doing great. John Christopher is really having a hell of a camp. I like him a lot. So I got to get back in.